For most of modern history, national security was defined by borders, weapons, and physical power. Threats were visible. Enemies were identifiable. Defense meant reacting to something you could see coming. But artificial intelligence has changed that equation entirely. Today, the most powerful security systems operate invisibly, analyzing data, predicting behavior, and making decisions faster than any human ever could. And when defense becomes algorithmic, security is no longer just about force. It's about information, speed, and control. Welcome to AI Unlocked, the channel where we explore artificial intelligence, future tech, and the tools that are changing the world. Today, we're diving into the role of AI in national security. National security once revolved around physical territory. Land, airspace, and oceans defined power. AI shifts that focus toward data. Intelligence now flows through networks, satellites, sensors, and digital systems that never sleep. Modern defense depends less on troop numbers and more on who can process information fastest. Power migrates from hardware to algorithms. This shift changes how conflicts begin. Threats are detected earlier, but they're also harder to see. Security becomes preventative rather than reactive, built around prediction instead of response. As a result, wars may be shaped long before they are officially recognized. Conflict starts quietly, in code and signals rather than explosions. AI excels at pattern recognition. It can detect anomalies in communication, movement, and behavior long before humans notice them. In national security, this means anticipating cyber attacks, identifying emerging threats, and forecasting instability before it erupts. Defense becomes a game of probabilities rather than certainties, but prediction changes accountability. When systems flag risks that never materialize, false alarms accumulate, and when predictions are trusted too deeply, decisions may be made before evidence fully emerges. Over time, security planning shifts from reacting to events to managing expectations. The danger lies in mistaking probability for truth. As threats accelerate, decision timelines shrink. AI systems assist commanders by analyzing scenarios, ranking responses, and recommending actions in real time. This can save lives, but it also shifts responsibility. Humans increasingly approve decisions shaped by machines rather than originating them. Over time, this alters command structures. Judgment becomes collaborative. Authority becomes distributed between people and systems. The faster decisions need to be made, the harder it becomes to pause and question the machine. Automation doesn't remove human responsibility. It obscures where it begins. AI transforms cyberspace into a primary battlefield. Automated systems defend networks, detect intrusions, and respond faster than human teams ever could. Attacks are no longer single events. They're continuous pressure campaigns running silently in the background. This creates a permanent state of low-level conflict. Security becomes less about winning and more about resilience. Systems are constantly tested, breached, and repaired. The front line is no longer a place. It's an ongoing process. AI enables surveillance at unprecedented scale. Cameras, sensors, and data feeds can be analyzed continuously, tracking movement and behavior across entire populations. From a security perspective, this promises early warning and threat prevention. But scale changes ethics. Monitoring designed for protection can drift into control. The line between safety and overreach becomes increasingly difficult to define. What begins as defense infrastructure can quietly become a system of influence. And once normalized, surveillance is rarely rolled back. And this is where national security takes its most dangerous turn. Because when protection depends on intelligence systems, the question isn't just who they defend, it's who they watch. Stay with me. The next part explores what happens when security and freedom collide. AI systems react faster than humans, but they don't understand context the same way. Automated responses can escalate situations unintentionally. A defensive action may be interpreted as aggression. A misread signal may trigger retaliation. In a world of autonomous systems, speed becomes a risk. The faster systems act, the less time humans have to intervene. Small errors can compound quickly. What was meant as protection can become provocation. AI reshapes global power balances. Nations compete not just on weapons, but on data access, talent, and computing capability. Military strength becomes harder to measure and easier to misjudge. Small advantages compound quickly. This fuels a new kind of arms race, quieter, faster, and less visible. And unlike traditional weapons, AI systems evolve continuously. This makes agreements harder to enforce and superiority harder to maintain. Stability becomes fragile. As AI systems grow more capable, human operators face increasing pressure to trust them. Disagreeing with a machine recommendation requires confidence, experience, and time, all of which may be scarce in crisis moments. Over time, reliance becomes habit. Judgment risks becoming procedural. The danger isn't losing control outright, but gradually surrendering it. When trust becomes automatic, oversight weakens. National security has always involved trade-offs. AI intensifies them. Systems built to protect can also suppress. Data collected for safety can be repurposed for control. Once surveillance infrastructure exists, its use expands. What is justified during crisis becomes permanent in calm. The challenge isn't whether AI can enhance security, it's whether societies can define limits before those systems define them instead. Unlike past security technologies, AI is flexible. It can be shaped, constrained, and governed if there is political will to do so. Transparency, oversight, and human accountability are design choices, not afterthoughts. The future of national security won't be decided by algorithms alone. It will be decided by how consciously humans choose to deploy them. Restraint becomes a strategic advantage, not a weakness. AI is redefining national security, not by replacing soldiers or strategies, but by changing how power is measured and exercised. In a world where defense runs on data and decisions happen at machine speed, the greatest risk isn't vulnerability, it's losing sight of who remains in control. If you found this episode compelling, make sure to follow the channel and subscribe for more cinematic explorations into how artificial intelligence is reshaping power, security, and the future of global stability. And in our next video, we step away from conflict and into infrastructure itself, in AI, in transportation, beyond cars, exploring how artificial intelligence is reshaping logistics, public transport, and the movement of people and goods at a global scale.